Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Ming. Today's going to be a story time, and I've been thinking for a very long time whether if I should talk about this or not, but I personally think that these kind of stories should be heard, and we should talk about this, because it's very traumatizing for the victims. It's not really about me, it's more about the woman that gave birth to me, and I want to do this for her because life is just not fair. And I did ask her if it's okay if I talk about this, and she said, yeah, do whatever you like, but I'm just worried about you, that people might judge you or something like that. And I told her that she should worry about me, because I don't care whatever they have to say. As you can see in the title, what I'm going to talk about, or what I'm about to tell you, yeah, if it's like unexpected and you didn't expect this from me, it is what it is. And of course you don't see my scars, but they are there, and I just want people to know or to hear this story. But if this topic makes you feel very uncomfortable, I recommend you to not watch this. But okay, here we go. So yeah, as you can read from the title, I'm a child of a rapist, and it's not easy for me to talk about it actually, but I still do. I hope I don't, but I might cry because this is a very sensitive topic. I'll do my best. So it all began, so how did my biological dad meet my mother? She said that she was working here in Bangkok back in the days. She was working in a restaurant, and apparently he was like kind of I guess a security guard of a building, and one day he approached her, saying that he wants to take her on a date and take her to the movies. And yeah, my mom was young. She was young and I guess naive. That's how we all are, right? And she had no wrong thought about it. She was like, oh, okay, fine. I mean, if you want to take me on a date, why not? But then he said to her, I need to go pick up something in my room, can you come along? And when I heard the story myself the very first time, I knew that was a red flag. But yeah, then it happened. She went with him to his room, and there's where she got raped. And he impregnated her, but she did not know yet that she was pregnant. After some time, and it's not about me, but I do feel very bad, very sad for her, and to know that that was my dad. I mean, I shouldn't call him a dad. He has never taken care of me. He has tortured my mom, so I shouldn't be calling him a dad. So when did she find out that she was pregnant? It was time that she had kind of enough of him, because he abducted her, he locked her up in his room, he put her personal stuff away, and threatened to kill her many times. So she had no other choice than to obey and stay with him. So there was this moment when she had enough, and she went to look for pills, any kind of pills, to overdose herself. And yeah, she was almost there. She was already foaming from her mouth. And yeah, I guess that my dad found out and took her to the hospital, of course. And she went to the hospital here in Bangkok, and she was saved by the doctors. But the doctors, they came back to her and told her that, like, they were pissed at her because they didn't understand why. And by the way, if it's about abortion, it's illegal here in Thailand. So maybe they thought about, like, my mom trying to get an abortion, but they told her, you are pregnant. And that's when she found out that she had me. So I feel bad for her that she had to go all through this, you know, to put me on this planet. And I don't know why, but my ex-colleague, she ever mentioned this hospital here in Bangkok. It's like the police hospital, that's how they call it here. And whenever I walk past by, I feel something weird, you know, but I don't know what. And so I did ever try to ask my mom, like, hey, in Bangkok, to which hospital did you go actually when you got saved by the doctors? And she said, it's the police hospital. So now it makes sense why I felt a bit strange. Okay. She had to hold on for a very long time with him. You know, he beat her up like many times. He really tortured her. Also, while she was pregnant, and she told me that one of the worst scenarios was when he tied her up on this like metal bar of the window while she was pregnant. And that's how he also beat her up again, you know, kick her, this and that. So how did she get to escape from him? Well, after some time, some very long time, holding on, yeah, she had to work because she needed the money for my birth. And you know, he didn't really take care of her, so she went to work while having a big baby bump just to get her own money to give birth to me. And then she also told him that, you know, I gotta go, you know, give birth in my own village to get close with my parents, you know, they should know about this, so they shouldn't be worried. I don't know, I guess my mom, after some time, she gained his trust and he believed her, so she could like go back to our village where I was born. And yeah, and after she got me, she did let many family members babysit me, because she had to do her own stuff as well, like, you know, work and get money. I hear stories from people that used to take care of me as when I was a baby. They told me that your dad was really aggressive because no one could touch you or he beat you up. And I thought about, where's the damn logic? Like, why do I need to get beaten up when other people wants to touch me? Like, shouldn't he be beating those people up? I mean, I don't know. I guess my biological dad, he was probably doing drugs or something. That's why he's like this. My mom also told me that she also went to his village to meet his parents, this and that, you know. And she has always worked for herself. She has always worked to get enough money to feed me, you know. And finally he also took her money away, this and that. So it was a very tough moment in her life. And how she finally got away from him was because when she went to work, they both went separate ways, because I don't know why actually. I guess that he started to let her go, and then she told me that he found a new girl, and that's why, you know. And I'm actually happy. I'm happy he did. And I remember meeting his new girlfriend one time when I was younger. He came to visit me at my grandparents' house, and the new girlfriend even fed me food. But I don't remember anything about him like leaving my grandparents money to like take care of me or anything. And yeah, that wasn't the last time I saw him. Yeah, that was the last time I saw him, but that wasn't the last time I heard of him. And he still, like, you know, was still in control of her. My mom went to work in Pattaya before, when she left me with other family members. And because one of my aunt, those witches, because of them, my dad could track my mom, and he could trick her to go back with him, because he was telling my mom that I was with him, and that, you know, that she should obey, because otherwise something bad would happen. And of course, my mom did what he told her. But yeah, I guess when he finally found a new girl, that's when he truly let go of my mom, and that's when my mom got stronger. I asked her what about her personal stuff, like her passport, this and that, you know, and he took it with him, and she had to make a new one. And you know, the thing is that whenever people ask me, how old is your mom, I would tell it anyways, you know. But at the same time, I do feel a bit uncomfortable telling people that, because I know they're gonna judge and think, oh wow, your mom is a teen mom, and you know, she should have used protection or that, this and that, you know. Okay, maybe I'm thinking too much, but that's what most people think, right? But then I tell them that she got raped, you know, at the age of 14. And that's her passport age, but in real life she's actually 3 years older because of my grandfather. He went to put her date of birth when she was already like 3 years old, so that's why. Because all of that actually that made me become the woman of today. I do want to give my mom like a lot of joy and, you know, things that she deserves. And right now I'm still working on it, you know. I'm almost 24, and I'm young, but I do know what I want in life, and I'm working towards it. I'm very thankful to my mom. I really do, for everything she has done for me. And she will always be the most important person to me. I always ask God, like, why do I have to be in this world? You know, why do I have to exist and make my mom go through all that, all hell? I mean, she doesn't deserve that. But I guess I'm here for a reason, and I know that that reason, that I told my mom and I promised her that I will become successful and I will become a powerful woman and give her all the joy that she deserves. And that promise is really tattooed on in my heart. You know, I think it's just not fair. Like, life in general is just not fair. But you know, I guess that's just life. And to me, it's not that like my dad passed away or something, or that he left his family behind for another woman. Well, it is kind of a part of, but it's just that I now understand why my mom doesn't want me to know my dad, to meet my dad. Is because she knows he's a terrible person. And the last time that I heard from him was him asking me money for my own birthday, asking me money, like to send money to him while I was only 9. So she got mad and she told him off to never contact us again. And I do feel bad for people, like the victims of like rape situations, you know. And it really makes me angry whenever I hear that. And this is who I am. And I have a lot of trust issues in people, especially in men. It's because I have, you know, dad issues. So yeah. I guess you understand me a bit, where I come from. And I just, I think there are people like me out there in this world with the same situation, or are children from rapists. But I've always wondered, like, do they feel the same way as me, the way I think like that about my own dad. And yeah, for that I'm not blaming anyone. It is what it is, I guess I'm meant to be here. Thank you for watching and listening to me. Sorry for being a crybaby. It's almost time of the month, that's why, and I think that makes sense while I'm all being sensitive. But this topic is just in general very sensitive to me. Whenever I talk about it with my mom, I also get very emotional. So yeah, that's how much I feel bad. Like, I feel so bad for my mom. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it for today's topic. I'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned for my new videos. And for those who support me, thank you for your support. See you guys later.